it's really great. Yeah, it's really great. I love it. I think it's really cute. I think you can find a lot of different things, and you can personalize it. Like I said, you can personalize the ribbon. This, I got the classic stripe. You can get, different ribbon types, and you can just get different things. And like I said, this company seems to be more towards like wooden things, but personalizing, and it really reasonable prices. Some of the personalized things you get out there, my God, you can personalize it, but expensive. All right. So, I will link absolutely everything. I gotta put my blanket scarf back on and finish where I started, finally finish this up and say, I'm really glad I got to do this. I had fun. I like speaking with you guys. It is a new medium for me. I'm not the best at it, clearly. I will get better. I mean, I'm not good at it in general, and this is the first video I've ever done ever, so clearly it wasn't my best video, and it will never be my best video. But I will work on it. I will get better. I am losing more lighting as I speak. I do have an overhead lighting, but it's not really working that great, but whatever. I will get better. I will promise that. But I did have a good time. I enjoyed speaking with you guys. I enjoyed getting to talk, especially about this time of year, and doing a gift guide, because it's such a common thing. Everybody does them this time of year, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not, like I said, it's hard sometimes when I speak because I don't want it to come off the right way, because I don't really think before I speak, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So when I say I don't think before I speak, I don't really analyze what I'm going to try to say beforehand. I just come out and say it. So sometimes things can come off the way I don't mean them to come off. So I hope not anything that I said didn't come off the wrong way. If it did sound weird, know that I didn't mean anything in a bad way. And what I just mean about really wanting to do this, and I know this is going to be practically a 3.5 hour video, about what I don't mind about that is that, like, even if, okay, you watch this 3.5 hours of your life, most movies aren't even that long, my God, but alright, I know it's long, but I'm sorry, it was important to me to do this because I got to show you things, and it normally takes me this longer actually, to get everything together and write a blog post. So it's things I'm gonna do after this, but if you get to hear me talk and really get to hear my voice and get the real message across, then I've done my job. And sometimes I find that maybe I don't feel like I'm getting the message across when I'm writing. And for this one, about Christmas gifts, and about wanting to say that the real purpose of giving gifts is to come from the heart and want to make somebody happy. And you can do that in so many different ways, and you don't have to do it by getting the trendiest, most expensive thing out there. You can do it by just being your individual self and knowing the individual you are buying for, and truly getting for them and making it personal, and knowing that there's all these different things out there and different ways to do that, I just hope helps, because I always see all these different ideas, and sometimes I myself, like, I wish there were, like, people out there that was like, where was a really good place to, you know, to get something for somebody, that, you know, was a nerd. Oh my god, speaking of nerd, I didn't talk about men's things. I have to do that, don't I? Alright, well, I'm trying to think, should I do that now? I guess I might as well. The damn video is this long anyway. Really quickly, I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed at myself because I didn't mean for it to be this long. I know if I see a thing that's 3 hours and 25 minutes, who the hell is gonna watch that? But, alright, let me add it on anyway since I have it. I don't even know. I was saying that sometimes I wish, like, I have a nerd of a husband or something, or you know, where do they have really great nerdy sites? There's just something different. Well, my husband's really into, like, different things. He loves sci-fi, and, you know, funny little, you know, references from the 80s. There's a really great t-shirt company called 80stees.com. And the first time I got a shirt there, he loves Star Trek. So, and he's definitely like a techie, but the thing with techies is a lot of them will either go out and buy their own tech stuff. So if you want to get a techie's something, like I said, it has to be, you know, a cute thing to go with the tech, you know, the actual technology, the tech thing. So, either that or something that's like that, like what I got my dad that I mentioned before, the new, in the beginning of the video, it's called the New Mac candle. So it's a candle that smells like a new Mac, like computer. And I actually smelled it, and it smells really good. So even if you're worried about it, that it has a weird smell, it just smells. It's a nice smelling candle, and it's a cute gift. So if somebody's like a really big Mac lover, that's a cute gift, and then you keep it in the home, and it's great, and it's just who doesn't love a candle? So that's perfect. And then, like I said, my husband, I hope he's not listening. Okay, this is for him. 80stees.com. He loves different cute little, like, sayings on t-shirts and stuff, and he's a t-shirts and jeans kind of guy. So if you have a guy that's a t-shirt and jean kind of guy, you know, doesn't wear suits, isn't into, like, labels, fancy, you know, designers, whatever, t-shirt, jean, 80stees.com. Great company, funny sayings. My husband loves Queen, and I love Queen too, and I think his favorite person in the world is Freddie Mercury, and he gets out of the shower sometimes and he says, today I decided that I wanted to look like Freddie Mercury, and he brushes his hair back, and he cuts his beard off and just has a mustache, and by God, he really does look like Freddie Mercury, and I don't find it unattractive. I am attracted to it. I don't mind it. But, having said all that, one of their songs, they, of course, you know, Flash Gordon, they did the theme song, Flash, and every time I hear that song, I just laugh, and my husband loves it every time he hears it, and he's just like, You know, Flash Gordon is great. That's, I think, another thing. Like, bad sci-fi. I mean, like, I take it to a next level, like I said, but if we have to, like, compromise, like, bad sci-fi is where we can compromise, which, of course, when I say bad, I mean good, is where we can compromise with me and my husband, with being opposites. Anyway, so with the Flash Gordon thing, with him being Queen, with him loving Flash Gordon, and then loving the Queen song, and then loving the fact that Queen did the song for Flash Gordon, it just wrapped it all into the perfect gift. Now, what is it? It is the Flash shirt. And when I saw this, I just thought, oh my god, this is perfect. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get this shirt, because this shirt wasn't fully for sale. It was kind of like a startup, like kind of like a GoFundMe type thing. Not like, it wasn't by GoFundMe, but it was like fund me. And if you fund me and we have enough money to fund this shirt, then we'll send it to you. If we don't, then we'll send you your money back. So in other words, if enough people ordered it, and they'll do that, they'll make a design. They have plenty of designs there, don't get me wrong. If you go there, they have so many different guys, different categories. They have nerd, Star Trek, Star Wars, 80s themed, TV show themed, sci-fi themed, comedy themed, food themed. Oh my god, so many different shirts, and they're all really great. And if, like I said, my husband is a t-shirt and jeans type of guy, so if your guy is like that and you want some different t-shirts, 80stees.com, perfect. But for my husband specifically, the this one, like I said, I wasn't, and I got him a bunch of other t-shirts too. Like, this isn't the only one, but this one I want to talk about, because if you see a t-shirt like that, buy it. There's no harm. If it doesn't get made, then you'll be disappointed, but you'll get your money back. But if you don't, and if you like are hesitant, and then everybody else is hesitant, and it never gets made, then you won't get it. And you know, don't be, then, so if everybody, you know, didn't trust the process, nothing would ever get made. So anyway, so I trusted it. I said, oh my god, it's too perfect, I have to. So, and at that time, like, I saw a couple of shirts, and like well over the amount that they had to reach was reached. So I knew, I was like, there's a chance that this could get made. And so I ordered, and I just hoped and prayed with all my might that it would get made. And then I checked, and I saw that it was being shipped, and I was so happy. And I know that he's going to love this when, you know, my husband is a very difficult man to shop for, because like I said, he's different. And honestly, he's reached the point in his life where he's just happy to get new underwear and socks. And that's when you know when you are a grown-up. That's the shift. That's the shift right there. To make this entertaining and funny, you know you have become a grown-up the moment where, instead of dreading getting socks and underwear for Christmas, you actually start hoping. And the only thing you really want for Christmas is new socks and underwear, so you don't have to go and buy them for yourself. But, so, even though my husband says that, I do like to get him, you know, a cute little something. So I got him a bunch of t-shirts and some other cute little, like, you know, tchotchke things that he'll like. But, like I said, I was mentioning before about sometimes I wish, because not everybody's the same. Everybody's different, and sometimes there's, like, little niches. And this is a good niche company that you should know about. Another good niche company that you should know about, which is the last thing that I'm going to talk about, I promise, is this company called I believe it's called Francescas.com. I could be wrong on the name. If I am wrong, forgive me. I'm going to call it that for now, but I will get the correct name. I'll get the name of it, and I will put the link to the company. I will also put their Instagram page up so that you can see it. They sell things. They're another, I mentioned them before. They're another one of those companies that sells things heavily discounted, about 70% off retail prices. Now, during their Cyber Monday, which last I checked, like I said, it was yesterday, was still on, maybe not still on. I'll try to get this posted today. I was looking at the time, and you could check out the websites and see if they're going to still do it, like, or maybe they're doing it all this week, so that until the weekend. Who know? I don't know how that works, but even still, 70% off retail is really good. But for Cyber Monday, Monday thing, Black Friday, what they were doing was having an extra 30% off. But please, even without the 30% off, really, 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 really good prices. And I love two things. So I mentioned it before because it was one of those sites that's a sale site where they have regular items, everyday items, and I don't mean everyday, like everyday, yeah, they have everyday items, but they have like Kate Spade, for example, or, I don't know, some brands, certain brands that would normally cost a certain amount, but they have it for 70% off what it would be somewhere else, which is really great. Like, I was able to get a Kate Spade, the I'm Very Busy planner, which I was so happy, for 70% off the original amount plus the extra 30. So I got the planner for $15, which is fantastic. And this is something that I have wanted so long. And yes, I checked, it's 2017, so it's the new one. So I got myself a little gift, and it was so inexpensive that while I was on there to get other people gifts, but while I was there, I still had enough money to get myself an extra little something. But what I love is if you go to their home and gift section, they have really, really cool, interesting gifts for those people on your list that you may not know who to get. That special little niche market where maybe they're a techie or whatever, or just have everything. You don't know what to get it. They're different. They're not the person that, is the suit guy, is into the designer thing. You've already, they're not into sneakers. They don't like shoes. They don't wear hats. They don't like scarves. They don't need a jacket. They don't, whatever. They cute little things. Well, this is the perfect place. You will find something. They have cute little wine things. They have, they had a wine glass that said, something, instead of White Christmas, it said Wine Christmas on it, Like, I'm dreaming of a wine Christmas, and they had it on a towel. So if you have someone, like I said, that likes to put up decor in their kitchen, or they also had it on a wine glass. They had the same thing with the saying, it's beginning to look a lot like cocktails, which I love a good pun, so I thought that was really funny. They have, if you have animal lovers, they have a whole section on animal lovers. So that's a really good thing. That's a good company, for special, like, if you're looking like for specialty, perfect for specialty items. And what I specifically, and I posted this on my Instagram, and I'll post it on, I'll post a picture of it on my blog. For my brother, because he he's just, like I said, he's also a t-shirt and jeans type guy, but he likes different things, and I like to get him, cute little things that, like, you've never seen before, like, ooh, that's different, I never seen that before, not the same old, and nothing wrong, not like I'm saying, not that there's anything wrong with the same old, like, like I'm, said before, perfume, if you're into perfume and love perfume, get your person a bottle of perfume. So if you're into the same old, get the same old. But my point was that there are a lot of gift guides that have a lot of that. I'm trying to do this to mention that, get a little more specific into that, and then also mention niche things. So this is specifically about niche things. And my very last thing, and I'm really going to try to hurry up and finish. So what it is this little TV, and it's not really a TV, but it looks like a vintage TV. So it looks vintage, which is cute. So if you have someone that maybe likes vintage things, or, is just a techie, or, also is kind of arty or something who likes kitschy things, that's really perfect. Someone who likes the 50s, or, whatever, perfect. What you do is, there's an opening that slides out the back. You put your phone in, whatever type of phone you have, you put it inside, and then the outside, which looks like the glass of a vintage box TV, it magnifies whatever you're watching on your phone screen, and it makes it look like you're watching it on a vintage TV, and it magnifies it by like 8 times or something like that. And I was like, how cute is that? That is so cute and different. And when I saw it, my brother is gonna love that. So I hope he doesn't hear that. And you don't watch that. And don't listen. But yeah. I actually got it for his birthday. I got him some other things for Christmas, but I got it for his birthday because his birthday is January 5th. So when you have someone and that's the other thing, some of you might have people who have birthdays that are in December or close to Christmas. Don't do that. The joint thing where this is your birthday and Christmas gift. No, don't do that. Get them. I always get them set. My dad also, his birthday is the first week of January, and I never get them joint gift. I always get them something different. And yes, I usually, like I said, I get the gifts throughout the whole year. But if I am looking maybe for a gift for them for Christmas or for their birthday, I'll think about Christmas too, and maybe say, oh, I'll save this for their birthday and give this for Christmas, But always separate. Don't be one of those people. Don't do the joint. Nobody who has their birthday on Christmas likes that. Because like I said, it's not about gifting harder. It's gifting smarter. And it's not just about for yourself and the prices. It's also about the companies, like I said, which is part of the reason why part of this video was about gifting, shopping small shops. But it's also about the people you're buying for. And you don't have to be crazy with the prices and things like that. You have to be specific to them. But by being specific to them, that's why you don't have to go crazy with the prices. You just have to be specific to them. But what I mean by that is that really care and think about them. When you go out and you buy something for them, you think of them and them only. And say, so-and-so would really like this. And this is why. And maybe you have a plethora of reasons, And if you are what, and so, you know, if it's not about the gift, you might be asking, then why do I have to, you know, I put the thought in it, why do I have to get two separate well, you know why? Because the person that has the birthday, that maybe their birthday is on Christmas or just near it, or they feel like you don't care enough about them to realize that, hey, everybody else gets two different gifts. Why I'm not like you have to be lazy and only get me one gift. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out, and it makes the other person feel lousy. Not that they don't appreciate it. Of course they appreciate it. But think about the other person and let the other person know that you care enough to get them two separate gifts, and just think about the other person. That's the biggest thing. Think about the other person. Think about who you're giving the gift to, and you'll be able to shop smarter. I apologize that this video is so long. I'm sorry.